The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking
Aye, aye,
of,
Captain.
you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable.
So you were watching, but you didn't help out at all? Come on, man.
Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
You just made a comment, dude. Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case,
This road should lead us to Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for the way around. Next stop, Grand Trad. Alright, so I guess let's head to Nord Mines. The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard down.
We're going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready? An abandoned mine no longer operational is now infested with monsters. Alright, let's go to the Nord Mines. We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
the Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with Magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Ow. Sorry. The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
Did your wounds reopen?
What happened?
You good? No, I'm fine. I just can't help but feel like we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be, sorry. Just on edge.
Don't let your guard.
Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you. Yeah, he gets it all, man.
Look at that!
Hey, look up in the air! That bird is known for as a Corvo. Stalks his prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. Us. So what now? Like we need another addition to our list of problems? Then we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to stay moving. We're already low on time as it is, besides. Let me guess. You could move much faster if I died there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move, don't fall behind. Alright, full steam ahead. I guess we'll have to avoid the birds while we dash forward. Hold on, there's some wild dogs over there. On those. The beasts hunt in packs. You should come at us together. We'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's a pack of wild dogs. Barely worth a moment to worry for someone such as you. Of course. Oh, you're starting to catch on. You can't let the fear paralyze you. Let's take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare their next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now size up that hundo. What do you make of it? It's weaker.
Aye.
Indeed. Slipped out Death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Sizing up enemies. Using L2 to activate Fate Sight and identify enemies' strength via their color. Similar to Persona 5, lower enemies will be blue, enemies same level will be yellow, higher level enemies will be red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you can overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemies to see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker foe, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Defeating weaker enemies. Enemies that are a lower level than you or weaker can be defeated quickly with a simple attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take some damage. Locking on. Kingdom Hearts style, you press L1, well, R1 there, but here it's L1. When a cursor is over enemy, you'll lock onto that enemy. The enemy will always be in view, so the camera will track it, and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
Alright.
Oi, can we go now? Understood? Now try for just out, lad.
Give it a shot.
Yes, Grandpa. Christ. But yeah, now that you guys are lower level enough, we're strong enough to chop them down. Pretty nice, right? Honestly, I prefer the system much more than what was in Persona 5. And also, this system with a certain archetype later on will
Hold on.
basically break the game, but we'll talk about that in a week or two. Ah, that's right. Yeah, that early, by the way, in the game. I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, the fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm, you'll be fine. Press square to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. You can still do this with weaker enemies, just don't attack them first. Well, I mean, you can to get them to drop their guard, whatever. Up to you, you figure it out. Use square to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge with attacks. The battle will start with a great advantage in your favor, like we did back at the fort. However, if you are attacked by enemies stronger than you, you'll be forced into a battle where the enemy is still at an advantage. As stronger and as strong as you. Keep that in mind. So in the right situation, use different methods to survive. Or to fight. Never stop looking for a way to seize any tactical advantage. Good lord, dude. Fighting in dungeon, evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with attacks to stun them first or jump directly to a strategic squad battle using triangle. Almost always, I recommend you stun them first. Because that extra turn in battle will save your ass so much during the early game. It's not even funny. Phase fight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemy reach. You have to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon, which we're in right now.
Counting on you.
The Nordic placement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case,
With the sorts of monster that your enemy do you good to practice fighting. Yeah, Christ, I'm the one with the powers here. Calm down, y'all. Ooh, blue moss. That sounds so fucking disgusting. I feel like moss feels nice. Oh shit, bird.
This is our chance. Forward.
Moss feels kind of nice, like sticky moss. Yeah. I don't like thinking the feeling. Fun fact, I actually don't like the feeling of stickiness at all. If you're unhappy with how a battle's going, you restart from the beginning by pressing L3, like I explained. Using R2 assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have. Oh, I actually didn't know that.
We need to figure out their affinities first.
I imagine, since it's in the air, it's weak to wind.
Still here?
No. I should probably save this guy's MP for now. Today is going to be very eventful, to say the least.
We made
Or is it
work
today or
now.
tomorrow? I forget. I remember soon enough.
Let's do
Oh
that.
shit. I feel like we can still...
Take this!
Punch the other guy, not me. Thank you. Actually, Stroll has the least amount of HP here. That is surprising, honestly.
Can't linger here. Let's
I
move.
thought he had more HP than Alexander.
Your guard down yet.
Feels so nice to be able to call Alexander rather than just MC. I don't know, it makes him feel more human. Oh wait, humans are monster in this game. It makes him feel more Ukrainian rather than just some character. You know what I mean? So this guy should be about as strong as us.
We have the edge.
Come on, assistant. Come on. There you go. Alright. Just in chill under the mic.
By this power.
My assistant, my cat, is in my lap.
Take this! Go on, finish the job.
Oh, I should have explained this sooner. Unscathed Triumph. Basically, if you're able to get through a battle without being hit, you'll get bonuses for your EXP, Archetype EXP, which is AEXP, Magla, and money. Now, what specifically amount increases, I forget, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. At level 2, we got 1 to Strength, level 3, 1 to Magic, level 4, 1 to Agility, and level 5, 1 to Endurance. Just keep in mind, I'm trying to see if there's a pattern to the way we get more stat increase as we level up. Just trying to figure it out. Ooh, over here is a peddler.
What is it?
I've seen you lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? You seem pretty docky yourself there. You really think I look like a bandit? Oh, hell. But at the very least, I suppose they're not crooks. I guess I'm on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Oh, I'm not your enemy, friend, and just a peddler. I was regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I just when a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appeared from nowhere and wiped out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, and didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you happen to be interested in buying something? Sure. So, you can obviously buy and sell things in this game. This peddler sells medicinal herbs, he restores 50 HP to one ally, medicine restores 100 HP to one ally, and revival medicine revives one ally at 50% health. Very nice. Selling. We can sell quite a bit right now. So, it appears we found broken igniters from the soldiers. Okay, basically, let me focus. Anything with a diamond or gem symbol on it means that you can sell it. Its only purpose is to sell. Like Gorlio's apple. He dropped it, so... And it has a symbol, so we can sell it. I don't really want to sell Gorlio's apple. I want it as a trophy. But you can see the glue mouse we picked up is worth 200. Might as well sell that.
Now then.
This bounty bark is worth 600, and a shit ton of stuff we got from the fortress are
Now then.
a few hundred.
Now then.
So now we have some stuff. So now we have enough money to actually buy some good items, but we're fine for right now. And at the bottom of most shops, you can actually listen to what the sellers have to say. My trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, a human eventually appeared out of nowhere and destroyed some town or village. Chills me even speaking of it. I heard the monster had been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Hope nothing bad has happened. Nothing bad has happened. Yeah. Oh, have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today though. I'll stay put until the beast settle down some. You find something worth selling, well, you know where to find me. Ah, shit.
Incoming.
You see how an extra turn from the enemies in battle can do a lot? Like, oh shit! Rhea's putting in some work.
Forth, royal soul.
And oh, they even use a turn. Ah, god damn it, Stroll. First thing we need to do is increase your damage agility.
Scour.
That one.
Stay sharp.
Oh, something to keep in mind. This game's battle system, battle system is basically,
Let's catch our breath.
I wouldn't say identical, but very similar to SMT, Shin Megami Tensei, the parent series for the Persona games. I was about to say Persona series, but I wanted some better diction for my sentence there.
Give us all we got. Let's go.
Oh, damn it, I lost my train of thought.
Still standing.
But, okay, that's what I was gonna say. So basically, in the Persona games, you have the systems of one mores. So you hit an enemy weakness, and you could attack again with the same character. However, in the SMT games, and more importantly, in Metaphor, even if you hit an opponent's weakness, you still move on to the next person in line who's gonna attack. Instead, the benefit of it is, again, only having the turn icon, which means you basically get another action. What was that? Oh, just the wolves. Oh, Seeker leveled up. Nice. Attack!
Stay calm, everyone.
We're fine, Gallica. This one we can get melee attack to death. Has no buddies to protect it.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Okay. Got it. I got it. Okay. EXP that went up by 1, so that's a 25% increase. Archetype EXP went up by 50%. Magla increased by 50%, and money increased by 25%. Okay. Good to know.
Don't get too relaxed.
I'll check in this next fight as well. Oh wait, this is gonna be bigger numbers.
Won't hold back. Wind.
Whatever. All you need to know, just don't get hit in battle, you get more stuff.
You gotta aim better than that.
Stroll. Stroll. Thank you, Alexander. I see why agility is better since we dodge the attack. We get unscathed. Try 'em.
You hate to see it.
Pardon my hiccups. Yoink. Shit.
We have the edge.
End this quickly.
Stroll, you really need to step your damn game. I guess, yeah, didn't want that to happen, but come on, Stroll. Thank you. Whew.
Not worth a breath.
Looks like we're safe for
Yoink.
now.
Ooh, more glue moss. If you can't already tell, I am, no, not a hoarding fiend, but like, I'm a collecting fiend. If I see something that I can pick up, I go for it. If there's an enemy in the way, I kill it. Like, it's pretty good for this game, unless it's a high-level enemy that you're not supposed to F and fight.
We did it.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
So, one topic I was discussing in the previous episode. Hold. The air here grows suddenly tense. Or suddenly grown tense. And I'll talk about it in a second.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here it seems the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Would you rather we come at you? Damn awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't you? The bastard lived long enough. Kill him quick. Oh, boss
It
battle.
appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour!
I think that was a free attack. Nice.
What is that? Never seen anything like it.
It's a demon. Ooh. Fear me.
Let's do this.
Oi.
Shite.
I don't like the way you're looking at me. Okay, guarding. This is when it gets actually useful. Press circle to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly reduces the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited, as well as a majority of status ailments. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that?
Guard up!
I think something's coming.
Be careful, because it won't ask you, are you sure you want to guard? It'll just, oh, you press circle, you're guarding. I think I need to fucking heal.
Holding it together.
Can I get them help? Utilizing formations effectively. This is a very interesting concept that I kind of like. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on your positions. It's not too complicated, don't worry. It's only the front row, which we're at, and the back row, which we can go to. So in the front row, you deal more damage with melee attacks, and in the back row, you take less damage from melee attacks, but you also deal less damage with melee attacks. During battles, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down on the D-pad and move party member between rows. So, you can be like, so what's the point of it if I go to the back I do less damage? Keep in mind, I need a heal, but keep in mind, it said melee damage, not magic. That's right, if you go to the back and deal magic damage, you deal as much damage as you would up in the front, and you won't take as much damage from enemy melee attacks. So keep that in mind, cause save your life.
This'll do it. Get ready! Hold
Please dodge their attack.
Good job, Grius, damn.
Hold on, forward!
Take this!
Honestly, yeah, kinda wanna conserve MP right now.
Blast!
What's that? I
Falling
think
back.
something's coming. Watch out!
It was me, right? Cause I'm the only one that I'm controlling right now, so only I can guard. Nice. Unfortunately, he did use Mage Fire, so he dealt the same amount of damage I would have if I was in the front row. It's okay, it sounds complicated, but it really isn't. Again, all it is, it's just, if you're in the front row, you deal and take more physical damage. If you're in the back row, you deal and take less physical damage. Simple as that. Trust me, it can save your life. Holy shit, I'm getting flashbacks now. Are they all soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
Guess that's not what I'm asking. How would they mobilize a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your concerns at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should keep moving. Let's go. Yeah, this track is so good. Sorry. I love this. I love the music in this game. I don't know why. Okay, here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye. The Crown Theocracy ordered it, so I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within.
Hey,
I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment and soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
AKA, before we head into the tunnel, make sure we're ready. AKA, save your damn game. I haven't saved in a hot minute. And I mean it.
what is it?
Calling me surprised. Didn't think there'd be others with business at the abandoned mine. But why come here of all places? Is there someone you know inside? I could ask you the same thing. Have you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them's an old friend of mine. I saw the stones he digs out. But enough of that. Surely we met for a reason. So if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. So, you selling anything good? Here, take an old coin, straw, and some glue moss. Now then. You done, Alexander? This area used to be quite a bustling little hub, but these days, only the curious tend to get close. Of course, I made a fortune those days. Now I'm lucky to get loose change. When the looks of it, the veins were far from depleted, so why did thank the church order the mine's closure?
Thank you.
Not a good sign. Thank you kindly. Come back anytime. It wasn't just my imagination. I think we're being followed this whole time. I'll agree it said something's off. But the humans came out of nowhere and wiped out all the soldiers to the last. And again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. If that's the case, no. Couldn't be. Human killed them all. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for disorders. Somehow, we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. Somehow we're already being pursued.
Hold on.
Just where do you think you're going? Don't look this way. Sooner we go in, the better we get out. Alright.
Wait a second.
Wait! There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? They're not. Most of the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to call the scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this village, right? Alright. Sounds like there won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up to us, the whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. Ooh.
However,
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there's still people working around here? That is disquieting stillness you feel? Though your instincts alert you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't
Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. Just as I thought. We walked into an ambush. They got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back and now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You had nowhere to run. And if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait,
It's a misunderstanding. Not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We must fight our way through. Here we come. Stop them here now. Well, if we scan them, we find out they're weaker than us.
It's all clear.
Damn, the power of the archetype truly is insane. Oh! Our stats have healed up. They're level 1?
stop right there.
That's kind of depressing. Yoink. Scrap metal. Holy, this will fetch a pretty penny. Sorry, a pretty reeve. We'll go over to money later. Over there, someone's collapsed. Sorry, over there, somebody's collapsed. That's slightly better.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived. And the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on. Let's move.
Oh, that motherfucker. I'll let y'all consider it before I reveal who did it. We haven't met that many people, it's pretty obvious. And who's this much of a jerk to make sure nobody survives? Who stayed behind with an excuse to look after somebody? A soldier he doesn't even care about in the first place, who's not even in his platoon. What? Isn't that? Just as I thought. Don't make sense now. It appears that we're expected.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Well, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Woo! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Now that is the face of a true warrior.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This ignite is all I need to turn you to ash. You lot get to it.
Cute.
Come me.
So
What's that puny little thing gonna do?
Himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The Igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
I'll cut you down!
Now, Stroll, the warrior archetype. Hey, thanks for interrupting me. Of the warrior archetype, specializes in slashing attacks and doing tons of physical damage. It is fantastic. Love it. I believe... Are you weak to wind? No. So, do you notice the little weapons? Yeah. Those... I feel like they're not mages, they're healers. Basically, they'll support Klinger the best they can. So, it's fucked up. But you kinda do gotta get rid of these guys as soon as you can. Because if you don't, they're gonna heal and boost up his defense. Jesus Christ. Oh, and one thing to keep in mind with status buffs and debuffs, they stack 3 times, like in the SMT games. So that's one more thing to keep in mind.
Not now.
I'm just gonna finish this guy off.
Die hard!
Shameless.
Usually in prologues and in the beginning. Oh shit! Oh, a good example of them using our own weaknesses against us.
I will fight with pride.
That you will, lad.
Seeker! Wind!
Take this!
Usually in the prologue or beginning of the game, you don't have to worry about MP, but I'm gonna try my best to do something interesting you can try to pull off. Ooh, critical! Nice, bud.
Some close combat.
He's gonna use magic on me anyways.
You'll die a miserable.
We have to wait until his turn starts again before his defense returns to normal. No, 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 no. Fuck.
Die!
Dick.
Please.
Yeah, I need a heal.
Take this!
Our best form of healing right now is with the archetypes, mainly the Seeker.
Are you prepared?
Slash! We're almost there.
Die! Die! Die!
No!
You
We don't gotta listen to you anymore. Oh, fuck.
die!
Oh, he is mad at Stroll. Unfortunately, he's resistant to fire.
Focus.
Okay, never mind. We finished the fight, that's fine. Bunch of EXP, and we steal his uniform. Nice! Ooh, nice Stroll! I agree. And see? So we did strength, magic, agility, endurance, and then luck that are boosted. So if we go back to strength next level, then things could get interesting.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
And here are Stroll's main stats. Again, specialized in strength, decent magic, decent endurance, pretty good agility, and below average luck.
Oh,
I mean,
found new powers.
ooh, Taru Kaja. Talk about that later. Again, you saw Stroll's backstory. Not the luckiest kind of guy around.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms.
Brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
Onwards, my friend.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Stroll is your second follower. He unlocks you. Yes, together we stand. And he unlocks you the warrior archetype. Fantastic. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense a heroic embodiment as a warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean?
It means we're lucky.
Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey!
Yep.
You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing now. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
And what are you gonna do? I'll be serious, you're fairy, you're small.
Find a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
One second. Literally, like, in the fight, all she could do was knock off an apple. sorry. But yeah. We're linked forever.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica.
Oh, damn, already?
Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Your third follower, Gallica.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
She unlocks you the mage archetype. Fitting, since, well, the first spell we saw in the game was from her. Like the truce kind of spell, not from Igniter. I sense a heroic embodiment of the mage within Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What?
Interesting.
You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
I mean, Moore technically has the spirit of the Seeker within him, but he can't do this, only we can. So, we finally are able to unlock new archetypes.
This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart the archetypes have been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you have your own charts. You'll use these charts in the assigning of archetypes. Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grease's lineage chart.
This here.
This is a chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its power. To study, you'll need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy of a burden on you. What this means is you'll need to gather Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Studying archetypes. Yeah, each character can study archetype obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetype consumed Mag, minuscule shards, and Magla crystal. Once the character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost. Very nice. So you'll need more to unlock them, but after that, you can change them in the main menu at any time, other than in battle. Keep that in mind. Prepare before you fight. Anyways, to learn is to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Let's see. So, Grias himself. Actually, let's show an interesting... and we'll do it later. Grias himself mainly prioritizes in strength. His lowest stat is like, he's very similar to Stroll, except his stats are even better at this moment in time, and he has higher endurance and agility, but it's about equivalent. However, for a specific fight we're gonna do up ahead, I recommend putting on Mage on him right now.
This right here.
An expert in the magical attacks of three specialties: fire, ice, and electricity. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, that a mage's defense are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm, they are best kept out of foes' attention, or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through their MP fast, and a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You'll have to use your magic strategically to succeed.
Alright.
500 Magla is required to channel a mage. This is the archetype you've chosen? Yes.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and a young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of the archetype joins ranks. From the sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch. Grias, feel his resolve, and let the new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voice of past hero souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou hast prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
What did you say?
What is this? This truly an archetype. This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. The mage archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I see. This could be useful.
Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. Yeah, wow, Greece is level 7. I didn't even realize. Funnily enough, pursuit of knowledge like Greece has done with archetypes in general, so a mage fits him better than you would expect. Academia, the location we're in. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending more lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions on the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in towns or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. Oh god, and now you can view the status of your royal virtues. The qualities necessary in a king from the main menu can raise these virtues in many ways. We'll talk about that later. Like, a week from now. I think literally. Or 2. Ugh. Anyways, if you check over here, the scroll has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says, the royal magic at the top. That's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? How would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reason for imprisoning me here after all? I would love to decipher his contents, but it would take a good amount of time. It's written in script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
This drawing.
Take a look.
Indeed, it's more than simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the seeker archetype? Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysterious enough of all the languages therein, that is the one part I am able to parse. It says Grimm, likely the name of a person, unmistakably so, though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. A person's name.
Hang on a second.
Well, that's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned a new truth. So, whatever you name yourself, not Alexander, yourself will appear in this scroll over here. Very fitting since you are seeking out people in this world. And honestly, we'll explore academia some more later. We'll just talk to more and Plateau over here.
That's a good kitty.
That's right, he's a good kitty. Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh? Cute, isn't he? I named it Plateau. It's the only solace I have since I'm confined here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Hero's Incense.
That's a good boy.
Oh, it looks like he's taking a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it. Good cat. I like cats. His fur is so soft and clean. Makes me curious how he takes care of it. I'm glad he has some water here. More, what do you even feed him? What do you eat? Lectures. What would you like to know more about? Well, we'll just listen to you. I want to know more about cats. About that cat in particular. I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too. Dear as he is, when I awoke in this place, he was already here.
That's a good boy.
But he is in my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, feels as if I've known him all my life for whatever reason. We don't really need to study any more archetypes right now. We're kind of okay. Well, I just want to unlock Mage.
I see.
For the MC as well.
Fascinating.
The Mage, this is the archetype you sent from Gallica's way of life. Yeah, a good teacher in magic, yes please.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
And so be it. By sheer resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. I hear the voice of past heroes' souls. So this is the same, however,
Really?
Alexander himself will say something different, and so will Stroll. So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery. For all those who still suffering in this land. The mage archetype has awakened, you can switch to it now.
I found new power.
I am good. Honestly, I might need to switch to it.
Whoa.
Never seen this many books before. I bet the ones you have are in here too, don't you think? And whenever you want to leave academia, just open this door.
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you.
I just realized I really like Moore's voice. Who is the voice actor? I gotta know now. I'll look it up later.
To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, and let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
Thanks for the support. But damn, that's some loud music. I could barely hear more.
What? Where are we?
Oh, we're back.
You all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Don't worry about it.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
I told the two of them about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Auto-battling and tactical orders. You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can also use R3 to engage in auto-battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactics settings. To change auto-battle tactics during battle, press L1 to access the order view. Outside of battle, find them under the tactics in the party section of the main menu.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Alright, well, I was about to say captain, but you ain't the captain anymore. I'm the captain.
Look!
Over there.
What's up?
What's the matter? Moore's right there. Moore? Is that a person? I don't see anyone there. So no one else really sees them? So maybe we're the only ones who can go in that room. Oh wait! Are you Lord alright?
Pardon?
I saw a dead miner, assumed there'd been some accident. But looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. It was the military. What business would they have in a place like this? Oh, don't tell me they're after the miners. Wait, how did you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pasty fellow who looked like some kind of general. I mean, Klinger? We left him splayed out over there.
Huh?
What? He's gone?
Damn it.
Damn. Must go after him. It'll be bad if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be. There's no one else left, I wager. He's bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Luis with as anything but a disgrace.
Sure.
You're right. Let's leave him be. At least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either, after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would get dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Entrance to Academia. The protagonist and Gala can see more in dungeons or towns. Interact with him to take a moment, read your novel, and transport to Academia. Use the pad to see what other... This is a cool feature. If you turn on online, on PS5 or PC, whatever you're using, if you press the pad or select or whatever, you get to see what levels other players were at your current point in time, and what parties they use as well. That was a weird puh. And what they're using for this dungeon. When selecting information in review, you can also change your party formation to reflect another players. Interesting, but I don't think it's that complicated. We made it, but Kingler really got one over on us, huh? These minor blokes and I go way back. I've known them since before the mountain was closed. That's why I can't stand it, one of my mates being dead. I'm sorry for involving him. That ain't your fault. Mining is dangerous to begin with, and they were doing it illegally. They all knew something like this might happen. I'm just as guilty for helping them. I suppose things were destined to end like this. I should take the hint and close up shop. Yes, I've decided. If I'm quitting, then I might as well go out with a bang. Even my secret stash is on sale now. I'm clearing out my stock of weapons and armor, typically reserved for just my regulars. I'll be on and buy it all, yeah. Here's some scrap metal. And now we got 4,000 bucks, or Reeve. Ice strong, nah. Ferments, ointments, cures, burn. Give me like 5 of those. I hate status ailments, you're a pain in the ass. Now, equipment. I can't in good faith say buy equipment right now. Money is going to be very sparse. At least for a good... At least the first month of the game, so... Be smart about what you're buying, and we'll find better equipment up ahead. They defied authority and mined illicitly. They're all prepared for something like this to happen. Fortunately, I have a bit of money left from what I've earned. Perhaps I'll start a legitimate trade with the rest of my mates.
Thank you.
Much obliged. You take care of yourself, you hear? Don't be shy about restocking your own low on supplies. By the way, he wasn't joking, I didn't mention it. Oh wait, he is. Never mind. Nothing's on sale because he has more to sell. To sell. Really. Ugh, that was nearly it for me. Sorry you got dragged into all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs if it helps. Right. Considering your apology, I guess you aren't the bad guys? I see why King Lord stooped to using Hostig as a bait. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I am heartily ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You best turn back now, so. Something nasty is in the air lately. The gelatinous jiggling around in there. They're not little jellies anymore, they're downright dangerous. Try chasing them away, but the blade won't do much against them. Fire's our best shelter. Getting someone with an igniter to blast them. Didn't used to be so many of them around, but now there's so many I never clear them out. This place is a right monster den these days. All I'm saying is it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed. The king's funeral's upon us. We haven't time to look for other routes.
Yeah.
Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic. This game heavily gives, or basically it gives you a lot of information before you proceed into a dungeon, or if that's true, then it'll be dangerous. We should restock our healing supplies then. Right, and remember, I mean with the secret we can heal, but that uses magic, which we kind of need to save right now. I'm good on healing supplies, honestly. At least I think I am. You know what? Wait, was that item? No.
Welcome.
How much is... I'll be fine. We'll find more items along the way. You didn't have so many tools to secure the entrance and exit. Think about it now. I should have seen right through his bluff. was my duty to protect you and Gallica. I regret to admit my judgment is dulled. That failed you both. We're not children. You're right, I suppose. Now I'm the one being told what to do when it comes to fighting. Now to rely on that power of yours. I'll leave you to lead the battle. If we get past this point, we'll soon find the road to Grand Trad. We can't be late for the royal funeral. Let's hurry. Damn it. Can't let Kingler get away. Klinger get away. Let's be patient for now. Right. We don't have time for distractions. Above all, the missions are top priority right now. We must reach the Grand Trad before the royal funeral. Besides, if Luis is the mastermind behind all this, there's only one thing for me to accomplish.
Definitely.
He must be assassinated. I'll do everything I can to make that happen. I'll continue to count on you. Luis must be assassinated. What do you have to say? I wouldn't go any further if I were you. The mining area felt strange lately. Not just monsters, there's some dangerous Magla crystals that mesmerized them, so the other claim. Thought it was more mere superstition, but either way, it's not normal. Just be on your guard. Okay.
What now?
Oh yeah, this is the pause menu, by the way. Ain't it cool? I'll show it off completely later since we still got a lot to go, but make sure to where is equipment? Yeah, I'm gonna switch to the mage. I'll show you the essence of truth. Wait a minute. They all have like the faint shape of a heart around their chest. Like, see a heart there, like a faint heart shape there, and oh, that's so cool. I didn't even realize that. Whatever. Let's move on. Save. I almost got myself. Let's go. So we've been warned of jellies. What's this? There's a canny feeling in the air.
This place.
The Magla here feels awfully dense, too. Was it always like this? It was not. It used to be completely mundane mineshaft, no different from the others.
That being the case.
Perhaps this is what that miner was talking about before? Something about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Luis is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourself now. We have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind their numbers and watch your health carefully. We're clear. Auto recovery. While moving, press up to use auto recovery. This will use a skill from a party member's equipped archetype to heal the party to full health.
Be careful.
These must be Gladinos. See if we stumble upon their den. Press on carefully. Oh, yeah. By the way. Nice. So, use bot.
Let's stay calm.
To learn from you.
I'll show you when Stroll's turn happens in one of these battles. But these guys, these jellies, nullify physical damage. That's why it's so... Yeah, and flesh, Stroll.
We made short work of that.
That's why it's important to have the mage on right now. Plus, we need a level up. So,
Could be useful. So take it with you.
depending on the archetype, Alexander has equipped, he'll use different weapons. So you saw with the Seeker use a short sword. With the mage, he uses a wand. Shit. I didn't see that as attack. Resist. Or resist. Perfect.
Oh, please.
Ah, damn it, you're burning.
Don't be careless.
Ooh, Phantom Dance. I believe these guys are weak to...
Targeting him.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
These guys are weak to ice, which the mage actually learns on their second level.
Oh, please.
We'll hear you after battle, don't worry.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're here.
It's okay. They got careless.
Focus.
God damn it. Ah. Hey.
Blade. That's how I've survived this long.
Ooh, perfect. Stroll's warrior, leveled up to level 2. No new skill yet, but hey, I'll take the increase in stats. Yes, I'm such a genius.
What now?
What I will complain about is I do need to switch back to Seeker, use a skill. You have to be able to heal him. There we go. So I would consider this the first real, not real dungeon, but the first dungeon that actually has some considerable threat. Shit. Ooh. Almost got hit there.
I won't hold back.
Damn it.
Let's stay calm.
Are you prepared?
Stroll, just finish that guy off for now.
Let's wrap this up.
We get an extra turn. I won't be doing every single battles, or else we'll be here for...
It's okay. Take this.
Oh, well, we won't be here for that long, but I don't want to record every single battle, you know what I mean? Ooh, they dropped the Magla pill. Perfect.
For greater heights.
Yeah, and I lowered the strength. Perfect. Shit. Y'all deal with it. Like, really? Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ooh. Okay.
Act fast. And we'll win this.
I think that's all of them.
Alright. And behind the snake is actually a treasure chest.
Nice.
A common treasure, but never mind Magla pills. Those are not common. I mean, they're considered common, but ooh. Perfect. I need all the Magla MP I can get right now.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
So, the map. Oh shit, we're already stronger than these guys.
Take it.
Nice.
There's no rush.
Hey, we're killing these guys, Droll. It's fine.
Vigilance now.
So I couldn't show it off, but seriously, those jellies are like, ooh, uncommon treasure. Miner's boots. Steel-plated work boots suited for rigorous mining work. +1 to agility and endurance. Plus extra defense and evasion.
What now?
I forget if Alexander dies and the whole party dies. Take these anyways. Captain's uniform. There you... Wait, are you wearing that right now? You jerk. Whatever, he can keep it. Traveler's Charm, Noble's Crest. Finally... Okay. Yeah, we got no more extra equipment. Shit.
Great job.
Push through.
Staying alive isn't a contest. Heal if you need to.
Oh, by the way, if you... Damn it.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Yoink.
Come on.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
Yes! Okay. That.
What now?
Please tell me you learn. Yes, at level 2, Megas learned Blizz. Ice damage, oh, and bots fire damage. Surprisingly, they actually changed the name for all the elemental spells in this game, which is interesting. I don't know if they've ever done that before?
Seeker.
I mean, they've changed Force to Wind, and I think they changed the name slightly, but not completely, like in this game. So, I really don't know. I'm talking about Atlas in general. Oh wait, that was back over there. What did that say at the top? 4 of 4. I forgot what that means. Oh, I think this is just what level we're on. Not good. This was all for naught that the way is blocked.
I don't like this.
That's not all either. I'm sensing Magla, and the feeling's not getting stronger. The feeling only getting stronger. It's disturbing. Like back at the fort. Yeah, it's a fort. Surely you don't mean... Fear's a luxury we can't afford right now, lad. Gallica's words are cause for concern, but for now, we need to keep moving. Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks. We should be able to squeeze through if we go one at a time. I can't believe the mine caved us in. We need to be more cautious.
Very impressive.
Shit. The issue with the mage is... Ah, colero.
Let's hurry on.
Nice. I feel strong.
Alright, Stroll leveled up. Looking good.
This is a bad one.
What now?
Fuck, man. They really just want to punch Stroll, huh? Yeah, let's use this to heal up his burn. Damn. Yeah, the beginning can be... Well, this isn't brutal, I would say. But it's a bit mean, especially to new players. The teeth are lower level than us now. Now they die. Treasure! What we got?
Good find.
Iron gauntlets. Strength +2. We are throwing those on Stroll right now.
What now?
Already perfect. And they increase the defense. Perfect. We're about all rounded between all three of us. Oh, that's right. If you stand still in the overworld for a second. Come on. I know you want to. I saw you a second ago.
What now?
There you are, you fucker. You saw that. The archetype can sometimes pop out and just hover over Alexander for some reason.
Oh, we did it!
Grand Iron. Feels so weird to call Alexander, not Will or William. Hell, I was actually, fun fact, I was considering Wilhelm for this playthrough because I thought it fit more with the names of the cast, but there's something about just the meaning of Alexander and the way it sounds. Like, it's a good name. I like it. It's a good name in general, and it fit the theme of this game and what we're gonna do in the story well. But literally, Moore literally told us, go meet people, establish bonds so you can protect people, the power of the many. And what does Alexander mean? It means protector to people. I say that, but then I don't make a good example of myself. I hate these things. Look, any kind of worm enemy, I don't know if I just have a fear of worms, but I don't like worms, okay? It's like the biggest thing that disgusts me.
Now, I shall vanquish evil.
Stroll, you should save a bit, MP.
Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
The funny thing is,
I shall fight as the
well, no, physical skills do cost MP in this game, so
Not done yet.
Let's go! Nice!
Grius is a good fit for both a mage and... Fuck, what's the word? And warrior in this game. Kinda nice, actually. Oh, no. We'll talk about the music on another day. Like, how I'm basically gonna do it on days we're free. We're basically gonna sit down and talk about a bunch of cool stuff about the game. About the archetype, about general things, so we don't have 5-minute videos.
Nice!
Like we did on the 3rd and 4th. Ooh, what we got?
I love it!
You can't even wear this, but a mining uniform, specially designed protective clothing for miners, can be purified at a church. Let's keep that in mind.
What now?
Anyway, let's just slap that on you. I don't want the military stench on me. Plus, you're... Oh, what's the word? You're a mage, so you're a bit squishier too. Luckily, Stroll's been taking all the hits. Dun, 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 dun. Stand down. Damn dogs. I do like dogs. But cats are better. Well, yeah, I still prefer cats, even with all their bullshit. That's kind of the fun of having cats. It's all the BS they do. Oh, I should mention. Okay. So, I should have mentioned the map already. This is the map, obviously. But, you see all the dots on the map? Yellow dots are enemies. So are red dots as well. Those are ones that are more powerful than you. The circular little icon with a triangle above it, that's you, obviously. And the blue little starry things, those are actually items. So you can see off the mini-map where all the items are at.
Good one.
Fuck me.
We'll hold our ground.
Nice.
Like they could get you with that.
Oh my god, really? Matarukaja. So, Tarukaja is a skill that will raise all your ally stats, or all your allies' attack by quite a damn bit.
As always, Prius.
Y'all are some bitches. Fuck
Cut
off.
you down. Right, let's keep this up.
Great job.
By this power. Let's finish this.
They're down.
Keep it up, me.
You have this.
Crystalla.
Oh yeah, that's Blizz, by the way. I showed it off in the last battle with the warp. Stroll, come on, man.
You can't stop me.
Oh fuck, yeah, that's a piercing move.
We're clear.
Any means
Burn this damn moth. I'm tired of it.
Just part of the job. Strength is only what you make
God,
of.
moths are so spazzy.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Come on, you damn worm.
Well, I think
No. Let's go.
Give it my all.
stay calm, everyone.
Let's see, Blizz.
Got them right in their
In the name of Hack and slash.
Blizz again. I'm so glad these worms have a weakness to Blizz.
Crystalla.
Seriously, it's more convenient to have
Die hard.
Alexander and
Nice.
Grease to be mages here. That's because you can abuse the hell out of elemental weaknesses.
Some battles I hardly a footnote.
Okay. I feel stronger.
Nice. Increase the magic. What we got down here? Ooh, that. Hey, see that room over there? Magla feels less dense there compared to the rest of this place. That's all. I don't feel anything. I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the Magla Hollows is out just for that room. Back in the Sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts for Sente Magla. Safe to assume that Gallica's no exception. Maybe we can get some rest in there. Why don't we head inside? That's not a bad idea. We should catch our best breath before continuing. These are Magla Hollows.
Hey,
This does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the Magla is thinner here. I can't tell you much, it's just like a feeling I get. There's varying intensity to the Magla that flows through the air. For example, think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room, a Magla Hollow if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. A Magla Hollow seems as good as a term as any, and all the better if Gallica can sense them. You could say that. It's easier to spot a big absence of Magla when the area is flooded with
alright.
around is flooded with the stuff. The beasts seem to loathe to approach as well. Let's catch our breaths here while we can. Magla Hollows. In dungeons you'll find places called Magla Hollows, which can be used as resting points. Here you can safely speak with your allies, record your travels, or visit academia. Now, what should I do? I need to check the menu. Let's see.
What now?
Perfect. I have more than enough Magla. We're gonna head back to academia real quick. We are gonna give Stroll the mage archetype as well. Good morning, more.
Make yourself at home.
Let's see, where is it? Right up here.
I see. Fascinating.
The mage. This is the archetype you sense from Gallica's way of life.
Here.
The heroic embodiment of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads. You need 500 Magla? Go ahead. Got double what I need. Yes, I want to entrust Stroll with this power.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart. By shared resolve and honor creed, take new form as a mage.
Yeah.
So this is the power of the mage. I'm ready to unleash the new magic at my disposal. I will fight for the powerless.
A new ability.
But we're not giving it to him. Giving it to him. Yeah, actually, should we? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Stroll. Yeah. I need Stroll to level up with it. Just once to get Blizz. This is more of a...
I'll show you magic.
This is much more of a precaution than anything else.
Oh,
You wish to leave this place,
so you'll come again, won't
and I bid you farewell and good luck. What should I do? Let's talk to our allies.
Still, though.
This tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The Magla is really dense too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like the place we're told. Chris, are you familiar with this place? No, no, in great detail, lad. But I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through.
Then...
So you're saying these monsters are a result of the sick Magla? Well, if there's a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of Magla. But there's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. Once we're moving, we'll keep moving once we got some rest. Alright, let me save real quick and then we can head out. Alright, and with that done, ladies and gents, let's resume exploring. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's a cool animation. I forgot about it, honestly. Oh, would you look at that? Pillar set up right by the Magla Hollow.
I bet we'll find a use for that.
Yeah, Magla, Gallica. So, if you continue towards that direction, you will reach the end of the area. However, there were a few things I want to go grab before we head out. And we have a full team of mages right now. It shouldn't be too bad. We should be fine. Got him. Now, for this fight, I really do want to show how broken you can make the battle system by just focusing on the enemy's weakness. Because again, go for weakness, have a turn icon. So by using that, we essentially double the amount of actions we can take in one turn. It is glorious. And that is honestly the main benefit of the mage. Just to focus on as many elemental weaknesses as you can during a fight, since a good majority of the fights rely on multiple enemies to really engage you, you know what I mean? A guard's talisman, a talisman that slightly augments toughness, endurance +3. So that is actually an accessory. What we put on earlier was gear, armor, weapon. I always thought gear and armor were basically synonyms. Bleh. Yoink. Okay. Let's keep going. And that was basically it. Like I said, it wasn't a big detour. Just wanted to grab more loot. And we need as much of it as we can get right now. Hello. What's going on here? There are monsters everywhere, and don't the air feel off? How's it that you're here? You've been following us. Like, consider returning to Grand Trad. I reckon passing through here would be a shortcut. And it felt safe considering you lot took this way as well. Seems right foolish in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead. Mark my words. They got out bad. But you're continuing on this way, I take it. If there's anything you need, I'll be here a bit before I set off. So, if you still want to buy any of his armors or weapons, they're still here. Still wouldn't recommend it. Like hell, the armor we found in this area is it's literally, we have the minor Gocht right now on Alexander, so you'll be able to find as good, if not better. I can't talk. Pieces of armor throughout the overworld. You just gotta be patient. Literally nothing is worse than buying a piece of armor you've been putting off for a while and then realizing, I could have, if I waited like 20 more minutes, I would have found it. I'm gonna save real quick again. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Off screen I saved, I bought a few things from the peddler, but I did want to listen to him a bit more before he set off. I think there's enough of a sign to call me ties to the illicit mining. Once I return to Grand Trad, I'll get a new venture up and running. You lot take care too. I reckon you have lots going on, but I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Much obliged. Safe journeys. Thanks. Oh boy.
Wait a second.
Wait. Something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing. Unfortunately, we got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead. I'm going to open it. Are you ready?
All right.
Let's go. Go to here. Let's go. I can see the glow of a strange crystal, and even stranger monster in front of it.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal. Of raw Magla. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way
Looks-
it's moving. It's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Prepare yourself. Homo Fulquilo. Now, I'm gonna be honest, a good majority of the...
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
Blades
Straw.
ready, lads.
Come on, man.
Mage! Burn!
Shit, is this guy weak to wind? I forget. Yeah, that's... So, Homo Fulquilo, his main gimmick is charging up, an insanely powerful move, especially this early in the game. But you still see that second text box. He is focusing on the front row. Get everybody to the back row. And I mean everybody. I know Stroll will do less damage, so it gets melee attack.
Falling back.
But trust me, you'll want to stay in the back row.
Got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot.
Fortunately, I did not misremember. Bliss is his weakness.
I shall fight.
Stroll, you gotta aim better.
Okay, Stroll, what is up? You have pretty good agility.
Great job, everyone. Talk about a close call.
Tell me about it. But yes, he'll do an AoE magic move, but only to the front row. So if you have everyone in the back,
Their weakness.
he completely misses you all.
Time to go offend. I shall vanquish evil.
But don't worry. We can always run back up front with Stroll and attack him with some physical damage too,
I won't hold back.
while abusing the hell out of his weakness. He's already down to 2/3 of its, or to the last third of its health. But oh, attack and defense rose, and Gabor. That's fire to all.
Let's go.
No wonder he has an elemental weakness to ice.
Sharp as always, Prius.
I shall vanquish evil. They die hard.
Fortunately, the early battles are still pretty simple.
You hit their weakness.
Warrior. Tougher than I thought.
They still be a bit mean, but oh, I'm so glad I didn't have Seeker on. Because in my first playthrough, I had Seeker on, which made this fight like twice as hard.
As always, Prius.
But with this, we should be done. Damn it, I was gonna talk about that. Homo Fulquilo. Homo, it gets Latin for human, simple as that. Fulquilo, and a lot of like the secondary names of all the humans, I genuinely cannot figure out what most of them mean. Some of them do have definitions and it makes them have a cool name, so I'll point out when I can, but like Gorlio, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's like the name of a person? I'll do further research if I figure it out, but at this point in time, a lot of the secondary names of a lot of the humans I just don't understand. Or I can't find a good meaning to. If you know, just don't leave a comment, because that would honestly be great. And I'm still researching it, so I might find it later. And if I do, I'll talk about it. Anyways.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
It looks so powerful, though. Can't we use it? Never mind. We already broke it.
More questions and answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
So that must have been the hard boss I was worrying about the entire time in the cavern.
Magla crystal that caused madness with but a touch, so they truly do exist.
But yeah. So was that the boss I was worrying about the whole time that I was saying, save your mana, or your magic, save all your stuff because you'll want to be prepared to fight it. No, unfortunately that was not it. You'll see soon enough what the hell I was worrying about. Ugh. But for now, relishing your victory. We still have a long road to go.
What now?
Okay, we're done. Let's go. Sorry, I guess I need to heal up a bit after that fight. Now, depending on your decision, is it here? It's further in. That would be either your mid boss or the boss of this area.
What now?
It is more of an optional boss, what's lying up ahead, but... oh, are we already here?
Really?
Oh, we're already here, yeah. So, there's a fucking dragon.
What is that? Look at the size of it. Not something I'd hope to ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon.
A dragon? You mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes.
Now I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into the thing's roost and had no choice but to back off.
You don't fucking say.
This mine taps a magnificent vein of resource. Only something as terrible as a dragon could force them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
But
luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward.
Almost a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with Magla too.
Dragons are ancient. The strong Magla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. And it's all called special item or something bound to have its fill of it.
You're making it sound like it kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to wake it. Or take it. Don't make this decision lightly, Alexander.
On that note, let's push on. Quietly now, and I don't mean that. We wake that thing up, we're in the fight for our lives.
But
there are monsters around here too.
Aye, if they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through.
let's go.
Understood? Good, let's go.
Don't panic.
Stay low. Panic will do you no good now.
So the game really tells you to avoid this fight, and to a beginner, yes, do about the same time. Yeah, we're gonna fight the bastard. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
No, stop.
Not good. Under guard now. It comes for us.
Yep, we're fighting this damn thing.
Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good.
Yes.
Just so we're clear, slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now,
Uh-huh.
Let's go, lads!
Alright, let's do this.
I call upon royal power within.
So, I was planning on using all magic users, since we do have Blizz, which it is weak to, which is a godsend, which means we're able to abuse the press turn system like we did in the previous fight. Plus, if we stay in the back, we take less damage too, so overall we should be semi-okay, but
Please.
it does a lot of damage. And I mean a lot. Ow.
You hit their weakness!
Now.
Okay.
Warrior. I'll cut you down.
Right on target!
A critical hit! Yes! So crits do... I forget how much more percentage damage. Let's just say 50% more damage for now.
Hold back.
So they do a lot more damage. Plus... What was I gonna
Here.
say? Plus, if you get a crit on an enemy, it has the turn icon as well. Just as if you struck a weakness. So it's very nice. Thank God. Oh shit.
Me. Nice.
Honestly, I'm just gonna have Stroll be our healer. Yeah. Or no, attack this round, heal next round.
Royal power within.
That should be fine.
Right on target!
Another crit! Fuck yeah, Stroll!
Right in their weak
I will
spot.
fight me. Freeze.
As always, Prius.
Alright, back up. I'm just gonna make sure you're topped on health.
I knew you'd help.
The power of heroes.
We're already 3/4 of the way there.
Please.
Ah, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Heal up! You all hurt bad.
Do we have like an AoE heal? We do. We're using that fairy dust. We're gonna die.
You hit their weakness!
I'm not out of this yet.
Yeah, let's use fairy dust.
My thanks. This I won't hold back.
Okay, Blizz. Blizz.
Prius?
I can't afford to hold back.
Go ahead, heal yourself again, Stroll.
This is true.
And yeah, top yourself off as well, Grius. Ow. Don't. Okay, you know what? I'll take it, because luckily Stroll resists fire right now, due to mage. Or, not due to mage, due to warrior.
Their weakness!
Now, what's the time to go?
Alright, on to the offense. We can kill it this turn, I can feel it.
Got them right in their weak spot.
Almost there.
As always.
Oh, kill it! Yes! Haha! For your... We get a ton of experience and money for our reward, and an amethyst to sell too.
Not bad at all.
Oh, hell yeah.
Rise to the occasion.
Strength is only what you make of it.
Woo. I'm gonna be honest, that's the first time I've done that. In my first playthrough, I completely opted to avoid it because I thought it'd be an insta-kill basically to our... Literally, I thought it would do like 300 damage if it hit us, but no. You can actually drive it off. That was close. Somehow we managed to drive it off. Never thought I'd ever have to fend off a dragon. You lot never cease to amaze me.
Well,
Perhaps we simply had luck on our side this time. Must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment that dragon woke up. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grantan much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. Sorry to interrupt, but look at that! Over there! Isn't that a treasure chest? Ooh la la. Now that the dragon's gone, let's take whatever we can. Grand Iron. Glossy Fur and Onyx. All really good items to sell. Plus the Amethyst, it dropped. We're gonna be rich.
Looks valuable.
And that is a rare item.
Not bad at all.
The Dragon's Indignation. A great sword embodying the fury of a dragon can be purified at church. Very nice weapon.
What now?
It is a sword for warriors and does over double the damage Stroll's sword does. So, Plus, it looks really fucking fancy. Look at that thing. Ooh la la. Very nice. Oh, thank God. Now we're done with that. I'm gonna put Seeker back on Alexander, just for variety, and just so we can see more of its skills. Oh, did all the monsters respawn? Very nice. We can do a quick run around and grab all the items around here too. They don't sell as much for the stuff in the nest, but hey, money's money. And with that, we can finally get out of this damn tunnel. Ah, sweet fresh air.
Look.
Oh, hey, I can still smell it from here. Look, isn't that the exit?
All right.
It is! We can finally get out of here. Looks like we can finally breathe easy. At least for a moment.
What?
Oh no. Could it be?
Look.
A dragon's roar? You feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here? Oh. It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run. Shit. Eyes forward, hesitate now, you're guaranteed death. Shit. And I died. Hey, first death of the run.
This isn't happening.
Fantasy is dead.
To reality?
And not yet.
No, stop.
It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run. Yeah. So you do have to avoid the boxes, because if you crash into them, you'll basically do a roll that slows you down by a lot. Yep. There we go. See, it's not a hard encounter. The bridge is collapsing. Hurry! We're almost there. We're right at the exit.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Yeah, but you're still alive now.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's
Hopefully
just
it's
get
quicker.
a camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Oh, this is a bad thunderstorm.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
They were heroes.
Their parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my
Jesus.
father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw Magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one.
Nah, that's
Those
badass.
days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain.
Your Highness, this way! Hurry these blackguards into the palace!
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. Pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him!
I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness!
What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel
kill
the
him.
curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for His Highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
Finally, we can get some rest.
Indeed.
It was a super long day. I'm exhausted. Don't worry though, Alice isn't. It's still raining outside though. It's pretty late too, so let's just get some rest. Yeah. Ugh, you're reminding me of a black cat now. So, don't. Yes, Gallica. Damn. I was about to say Alice isn't being mean. There's no golden beetle around here, so don't worry about that. There's just one in the previous episode. And I'll let you know whenever there's one nearby or any missable, yada yada. Anyways, how are you feeling, Stroll? Thought I'd join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power. Was this the path I was always headed for? Or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on the better side. I'll take my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes.
Nonetheless.
Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad. Excuse me? Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. Was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again, if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without word. After all, even the royal guards who protect His Highness are kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for a young knight who had so much ahead of them. Damn, I guess that's why that redhead girl isn't part of the group right now.
You're kidding.
I can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grias have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. That Magla was unusually dense and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We still have a long way to go. To Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. Alright. Now with that, let's head to bed. So, that'll be all for today, ladies and gents. Next time in Metaphor. Hopefully we'll reach Grand Trad, but there is a chance we'll still be on a road, so we'll have to see. Until then, I hope to see all you wonderful ladies and gents here next time. Goodbye. Or not. Never mind. Again. Damn it, more. He always has something to say to us.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others.
Cool, can I go back to bed?
Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, That is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other
Very true.
words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn.
Already?
I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again.
Ugh, I'm gonna feel like shit in the morning.